Hello again, everyone. It's Vince Forer from TradingWinds.com, and this is our update for July 19th, 2018. Let's take a quick look at today's markets. Well, we saw stocks close mostly lower today. The Dow was down 135 points, while the S&P 500 dropped 11 points, and the Nasdaq closed lower by 29. This after Donald Trump made comments criticizing the Federal Reserve for raising rates. And the small caps, though, however, managed to gain 9.5 points. Bond market also gaining today. The yield on the 10-year note pulling back to 2.840. Gold pulling back slightly. It was lower, much lower, but closed well off its highs after the dollar pulled back. The dollar was gaining strength, actually putting a new 52-week high today, intraday, before pulling back after those comments. And crude oil was also up at the official close, but has been pulling back since. Now, let's take a closer look at that dollar index chart. This, I think, is going to be one of the most important charts that we pay attention to in the near future. So the dollar index here, this is the US dollar compared to a basket of 6 other currencies. And as you can see, it's gone on quite a run. Now, it is at a very important point, what we would call an inflection point. Here it's at a level of overhead resistance. You can see today it poked above there before pulling back. If we look at the weekly, you get a clearer picture. You can see that from here, if I take the current level we're at and draw that across to the left, you can see that there's all of this congestion in here. So it's a big level of overhead resistance. Now, the question is it going to be able to break through here? And there is momentum behind the move. There, you can see the slope on that 20. There is momentum. Or is this going to prove to be too much for it to overcome and, we see a turnaround? So here's the real key. If the dollar can get above this, we'll call it 96 level. If it could overcome this level of congestion here, this level of overhead resistance, then I think the dollar can power forward. But if it cannot get through that level, then I would expect not only some downside, but some significant downside, because there isn't a whole lot holding this up. And, between that 95 level where it's at now and about 89 here, there is some support, minor support, but there is some. Below that 89 level, look out. This can go much lower. So we're at the point here. We're on the cusp of a major move, one way or the other, and it's just a matter of whether or not it can either overcome that 96 level or will it break down. Keep an eye on the recent lows here, okay? And to see if we start breaking down. But this is going to be key. So keep the US dollar index chart on your watch list. That's about it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you on our next update.